Now to a dramatic shift in the city of Detroit. Today, DPD announced during a press conference that the city saw its fewest numbers of homicides since 1966. That's right. In fact, all violent crime was down throughout the city in 2023. Take a look at some of the biggest differences. Last year, there were 252 homicides, down more than 18% from 2022. Non-fatal shootings fell nearly 16%, and carjackings dropped 34%. The only crime seeing an increase in the city is larceny, which is up just over 11%. Tonight, for a deeper understanding of the impact of the crime in Detroit, I'm hearing from voices involved in the fight, including Detroit Mayor Mike Duggan, Detroit Police Chief James White, the leader of a group working to make their community safer, and a woman who lost her son too soon to violence.
I participated in a lot of these briefings on crime. Never prouder than today.
Detroit Police Chief James White credits the DPD's partnership with federal, county, state, and local community groups with a rapid drop in violent crime. Mayor Mike Duggan says he's focused on the future.
What we have to do is prove in 2024 we can lower it again. And we're just getting started on things like the Community Violence Initiative.
6 community violence intervention groups, or CVIs, were awarded contracts last summer to help reduce violence in certain neighborhoods. Force Detroit was recognized by DPD for its early results in the Cody Rouge neighborhood. Aaliyah Harvey Quinn is its founder. I ran the numbers by her, like an 18% drop in homicides and a 34% drop in carjackings year over year. When you hear those statistics, what comes to your mind?
I just think we deserve this as a city. Just excited. And I'm excited to have been a part of it.
She credits her colleagues' ability to connect and empathize with community members for a drop in fatal and non-fatal shootings in the area they serve.
Most of the people connected to this organization have been deeply impacted by, if not grew up in the Cody Rouge neighborhood. Folks were sandwiched between high rates of criminalization and high rates of gun violence and very, very, very little opportunity to get out of that cycle.
Doretha Craig knows the pain of gun violence all too well. She lost her 24-year-old son to it in 2023. She attended DPD's press conference about the downturn in violent crime and tells me she's seen what the work of groups like Force Detroit are accomplishing. And are you optimistic about Detroit?
Yes, I am. You know, if you would ask me this question 6 months ago, I probably wouldn't be able to give you this straight answer, but me seeing it firsthand, yes, I'm very optimistic. And again, I'm looking forward to the things that we can do together. It's not going to happen overnight, but I honestly see and feel in my heart that we're going in the right direction.
Now, it's important to also point out that the population of Detroit is less than half of what it was in 1966. But this is a clear reversal of that pandemic spike that we saw, that crime that we saw. And it's not just here that crime is falling. Many cities across the country are enjoying similar trends. But as you can see, today the city of Detroit is celebrating and some much deserved wins.
Yes, because we've often heard it go the other way. So any progress being made, especially with community groups and the mayor and the police chief all working together, is just positive, positive.
Yep, we're going to enjoy this while we can.
Yes, right. Shining the light. Yeah, I hope it keeps going down, like the mayor said, though,
That
for
is the goal.
2024. Yes,
yep,
indeed.
Yep.